Hi and welcome to Stamping with Linda, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is my sixth video in my series of What's Up with Stampin' Up, featuring new products. And today we're going to use the Mosaic Madness bundle and also the Modern Mosaic folder. The bundle consists of the stamp set and the punch, and then we have an embossing folder that matches. I'm going to show you how you can take that mosaic punch and make a fun little label for your greeting. So let's get started. First off, I am going to bring in my Big Shot and my mosaic embossing folder. Going to take and line up, I want two make sure that I have enough for 3 of those mosaics, kind of in the middle of that piece of cardstock. This Whisper White cardstock is 2 3/4 by 3 inch. We're going to run that through the Big Shot. Next, we're going to go in with our punch and our stamp. We are going to use the pistachio pudding, the new in color. We are going to stamp 3 of those mosaics. This was a bundle that I got free, the Mosaic Madness, from Stampin' Up! For my title benefit. And I will have to say, when I seen that's what I was getting free for one of my bundles, I was a little bit disappointed, as I really did not, stamp that too close together. No problem. No mistake in hand stamping, correct? I'll just flip that over. Go on the back side and stamp another one. But again, I got that bundle as a title benefit, and I thought, ooh, I really don't like that stamp. What am I going to do with it? And if you have been following me on my blog, you know that I have been using this stamp set an awful lot. So it's become one of my favorite stamps. I'm going to go in now and grab 3 dimensionals. Going to put that on the back of those mosaic punch outs. The nice thing about having punches is that it makes us use all those little scraps of paper. So I've got that part of my card done. Now I'm going to go in and show you how I did the banner. The Hello Sweet Friend is a stamp that comes in the Mosaic Madness stamp set. I've taken a scrap piece of Whisper White. This measures 3 1/4 inches wide. So I'm going to stamp my greeting. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with my mosaic punch, and I'm going to just, let's take it this way. I'm going to slide it into my punch like so, just lining up the edges. I hope you can see that well. Kind of matching it there and punching. Isn't that fun? Going to do the same thing, just going to rip off part of that cardstock, because it's a little long to go in to the punch. So I'm going to push that back in like so, lining it up so that it's somewhat even. And there I have my little tag done with a mosaic. So now I'm going to put that on the front of my card. Like so. As you can see, I'm moving it down because it looks like I have a smudge of the baked brown sugar on my fingers. That never happens to you. We're just going to continue to go here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take the baked brown sugar. This measures 3 by 3 1/4. Going to layer that front on like so, and then onto a piece of the pistachio pudding. And this measures 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. I'm going to go into the front of my card, and I'm going to score. I went to get my personal trimmer, but it's buried. So what I'm going to do, since it's Whisper White scores very nicely with a bone folder. Add that to the front of my card. Next, what I'm going to go in with is my itty bitty punch pack. I'm just using the one punch, the little 4-sided piece, and I'm going to go in and punch a pistachio pudding and also a Whisper White. Then I'm going to use just a small piece of dimensionals. So you've got a little border of dimensionals that normally we throw away. I'm just going to trim off just a small piece because I want to layer with a dimensional, and I'm going to put the pistachio pudding in behind, kind of offset it a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with my foam pad and my piercing tool. I'm going to use the round end of that piercing tool, and I'm going to just roll the center of that flower so then you can see it. Oops! It just makes the flower stand up. Next, I am going to use a marker to dot the center. See, I didn't bring my marker over, but I have already done 3 other of these itty bitty punches, so you will see I dotted them already. So I'm going to add them to my card, and you can imagine that I have already used my marker for the center of my flower for that one. And also I don't have a smudge on my card. So I'll bring in the one that I did before so that you can see how nice that makes a little border to match our mosaic punch. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you join me again real soon. On Tuesday will be another in my series, Creative Folds. Have a great day.